Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's video. So today's the day. Today I fly to Orlando. I am super excited, but tomorrow I check in for my flight home. No, not gonna think about that. I'm thinking about the first part. I fly to Orlando today. So it is about 2:50 in the morning on Monday, November 16th. And I woke up a little bit ago and I'm like, you know what? I'm awake. Like it wasn't like oh, it's 2:50. I'm like, boing. I'm like, I slept really well. But you know what? This is not what I want to look like on the plane. So I'm going to get ready and I'm going to see you back here. We'll chat with you a bit while I'm having breakfast. I am all ready to go. I am up, dressed, and done. So I'll give you a full body view of my outfit. Alright, so this is my outfit for traveling today. My top is from Lane Bryant. I got it on clearance for like $10, I think. And then I have on just a pair of shorts that I got from Dillard's on clearance as well. And I don't have shoes on yet, but I'm going to have on just a pair of quick sandals. So I have to try to take off and on tennis shoes going through airport security. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to eat a little bit of breakfast. When Sam and I went to Panera yesterday for dinner, they had there, if you buy your entree, if you buy a drink, you can get a bakery treat for 99 cents. It's a great deal, especially if you already plan to buy a bakery treat. If you aren't planning to buy a bakery treat or you didn't plan to buy a drink, then it may not be a good deal for you, but it was for us. I got a blueberry muffin. So it is massive, and I'll show it to you now. Alright, so here's my blueberry muffin. As you can see, it's very big. And so I'm going to have this. I also have a can of Coca-Cola. Sorry, the weird lighting from the TV. I have a can of Coca-Cola that I brought with me. Help jolt myself awake. Keep going here. Then I'm going to finish getting ready, like brush my teeth and stuff. I don't want to do that before I eat. And do a quick sweep of the room, put my phone on the charger, just a little bit more, put things away, and about 4 o'clock, which is in about an hour, we will be headed over to the airport because security opens at 4, and so I don't want to just be standing around. Same when I've done that before, but my flight leaves a little bit later than normal. Normally we try to get a flight out at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, but the only flight available to Atlanta when I went to make flight reservations was the departure at 7:05. So I'm good on there. I board at 6:30, but I'll tell you all this more at the airport. So I will see you in a little bit. I'm sitting here eating breakfast. My muffin is really good, by the way. And I just want to remind everyone that this trip is being sponsored by Universal Orlando. Universal Orlando is taking care of my 2-day park-to-park tickets and my room at the Hard Rock Hotel in Orlando. And so I am very, very thankful to them for that. The only things I'm having to cover are, of course, my overnight stay here at the hotel before I leave, my food, my transportation from the airport to the resort and back, and any souvenirs that I deem that I need to purchase. So huge thank you again. Very, very thankful to Universal Orlando for this amazing opportunity. So I just wanted to make sure and make that perfectly clear, and we will talk a little bit more in a future video about, again, what they covered and what they didn't. All right, I'm going to finish my breakfast. It is about 3:15, so I'm doing pretty good. Got about 45 minutes until I head downstairs to go to the airport. It's 3:45, and by the time I get down to the elevator, get in the elevator, go downstairs, and get the shuttle, it's time to head to the airport, y'all. Let's go! Okay, so I am through security. Just a heads up, they did take my backpack for additional screening, which I kind of figured they would, because I had that large bottle of hand sanitizer in there. You are allowed up to a 12-ounce bottle. However, they will put it in like a scanner just to make sure it's actually what they say it is. Took very little time, but my feet got a little cold, not gonna lie, because it is a cool morning and I had no shoes. They were in that bin. So, all right, now I'm going to head over to Dunkin' Donuts, I think, and get a coffee because I need a little bit more caffeine. That 12-ounce Coke just isn't cutting it. Down at my terminal, Dunkin' isn't quite open yet, so I figured I'd come down, make sure everything's going on, and just as I feared, my bathroom, you can see it's right here, is blocked off.
All areas.
Oh well. Thankfully, like maybe 10 steps this way, there's another bathroom, so I'm good. So I wanted to share with you a little bit how going through security works and during 2020. What they do is pretty much the only thing that you don't take anything out of your bag. So it's very similar to TSA pre-check. You take off your jacket, you take off your shoes, you put them all in a bin. You don't take any of your baggies and stuff out. You leave it all in the bin and it goes through. And it does a little bit of extra scanning. So just be aware of that. Make sure to empty your pockets so it goes very quickly. Thankfully, I did not have an issue like I did coming home from Orlando in December. Go check out my Disney playlist and you'll know what happened. So Dunkin' wasn't quite open yet, so I think I already said this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my baggies of things, like I have my hand sanitizer, I have my toiletries, and I'm going to transfer them from my backpack to my rolling suitcase. That way I don't have to try to deal with getting around them while on the plane. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to Dunkin'. And yes, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Right, so I have been down to Dunkin' and I have a iced mocha latte, and I am sitting in one of these just kind of individual chairs right in front of the window, and so I can see like the blue lights of the runway and everything. It's very quiet in my area, and we have roughly a little less than 2 hours until they start boarding for my flight. But as Sam always says, it's better to be on this side of security than that side of security. And I'm sure that that counts more when you are in like a bigger airport. But we have experienced issues in our smaller airport as well. So we always try to be here, like, you know, the 3 hours early, and you know, it just gives a little bit of peace of mind. So I'm gonna sit here and drink my Dunkin'. I almost said Starbucks, and I have Dunkin'. And then it's gonna be time to board the plane here before we know it. Okay, so it is about 6:30 and they have just started boarding for the flight to Orlando. And so Universal, I am on my way. I can't wait to get there and start doing all of the fun things that you have for us to enjoy. Oh, I made sure to pick up an extra bottle of water in the airport because it just helps with my ears and my asthma and stuff on the plane. I'm a nervous flyer, guys, but you know what? We're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it together. So I will see you on the fall. I'm on the plane and I'm winging it your way. So I will see you guys very shortly. I have made it to Atlanta. I am at my gate, which is gate 825. It's in the typical terminal that Sam and I are in for the connecting flight. So I'm one step closer. By the time I got off the plane and found it, it is 10:15 and they start boarding here in about 15 minutes. And we leave at 11:09 a.m. Orlando time. So I'm almost there, Universal. I'm almost there. Alright, so we are getting ready to board, and they are boarding back to front after they boarded active military and first class and diamond medallion members. So they're kind of in the middle. It's a big plane, but it's actually not taken too long to get through. So we should be on the plane, and we are scheduled for an on-time departure. So see you guys in Orlando. Plane, and we are all getting ready for takeoff. At this time, I do have a seat back TV, but no need, it's only about an hour flight, so we are ready to roll. I've made it. I'm officially in Orlando. So that's going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Bye!